Live. Going live. We're live. We're live, guys. Hey, good morning. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well. Up a little bit later today. What's the fingers? I got somebody over here, special guest star. Come on, Bubbles. You want to be a guest star? We got Jerry, Betty, Bubbles over there, and a creature that's stirring. We all the creatures are stirring in this house. Anyway, yeah, getting ready to do a session. We're going to do 5 interview questions for remote Scrum jobs with a group out of Nigeria coming next week. I'll give you more information as I get it. And I think it's, and we'll post that up. So that'll be good. That'll be coming the first week of January. So that's coming up. So I'll share that with you. So I was chatting with them this morning. It was a great conversation. Today I want to talk about deck the halls with certifications. And I just grabbed one of my envelopes. I got all these certifications. I got one. I found one from like 2012 when I worked with the DOD. And I got my PMP cert, which December 22. I'm good on that one. I got my Six Sigma one from 2013. What else I got here? I got the Agile Certified Practitioner. I got to make sure that's all renewed. It's an old cert. I got one of my first ones, Scrum Study. Did Scrum Study back in 2013. Yeah, 2013 did Scrum Study. That was when you were born. Yeah, that was getting ready. PM Study, what's this one? 4-day Project Management Classroom, 2010. It's way back when. PM Study. I got an ITIL cert from 2014. So you can tell I was doing a lot of certs back then. And just looking for someone that had the big envelope. I try to keep them all one envelope so I can kind of know where they are. And I was able to point to Eddie to go grab it for me for the show. So part of it is this having a certification gives you a little freedom. And I know a lot of companies that do some internal stuff. Sometimes I like going and get my certifications just to go find out what other companies are doing, what other people are learning, where they are in their Agile thing, to be honest with you. So I wanted to share a little bit today, some ways of getting some discounts, getting access to some classes you might not have thought of it. And I thought about right now with a lot of people that work or on vacation or something, now's a good time to get a cert, get a PSM1 or something like that. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. So it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And we talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical, tactical way. So you can bring value to your customers, so you can learn new techniques, so you're getting these certs and taking the classes and find ways not to work crazy hours and find ways to get home to family and friends and spend some fun time in the office. Maybe, hopefully you'll take a cert class and they'll teach you how to have fun. Maybe we should do that. I know Management 3.0 does that a little bit. I sat on some of their stuff. So they have some fun stuff. He likes to do fun stuff on Management 3.0. Bubbles is there flopping around over there on Eddie. My big girl. Anyway, so talk about certifications today. Just want to share that with you. Now is a perfect time to get certs. If you are looking for new jobs, so now's the time to do it, because come January, February, especially after February, when everyone the smoke clears of the new year and everything, and they realize they need new people, it's nice to have gotten those certs during this period of time. So December, January, good time to go sign up for some certification classes and get some certs. Because I'll be honest with you, people, trash certs and everything like that, but it does open doors. It makes you more confident in what you do. And if it can make you more confident in what you do because you got a cert, then go, by all means, go get a cert. We've had a lot of remote training because of a certain thing. And there's a lot remote. It's a lot less expensive now than it was when I was getting on with it, because every one of those papers probably cost over $1,000 a piece to get back in the day, and maybe even more, especially with the PMP. PMP was, though that I got paid for by my work. I took advantage of that. And if your work is offering you to take a class, I highly recommend take the class. It's like I've had places where people refuse to get certified. And I had to set it up where the CEO and the CIO, they're all like, yeah, go ahead and get certified, get paid for. And they didn't want to do it. And I'm like, what are you, nuts? I still remember that in my 20s. I was going studying and learning stuff, going to get my master's degree. And some people, well, why do you think you should get it? I'm like, dude, it's like a free bonus check. Plus, if I ever leave here, it goes with me. So if you get the cert while you're working there, awesome. And you get to take it anywhere you go. The education is yours to have, right? Yours to keep. And that reminds me of one little pointer. If you do get a certification, do not use your corporate email address when you get your certification. Use your own personal email address. And the reason being, when they want to renew, and if you left that company, there's no way to get a hold of you. Your IDs, your registration is all associated with your corporate email address, and then you're screwed. It takes a lot of effort to fix it. So I highly recommend using your personal email address. But now's the time to go get a cert. There's PMI has a lot of great certs out there. SAFE has a lot of great certs, and I do teach some SAFE courses. Well, I will in the new year. I am an SPC, so I want to get that done and actually start getting certified to teach actual classes. IC Agile, I do teach some IC Agile classes, but IC Agile has all kinds of classes, everything from testing to coding to product management, enterprise management, all kinds of different aspects. Every time I turn on the IC Agile, they're offering new courseware, which is really great. You have Scrum Alliance that does their certifications with Scrum product owners. You have Scrum.org. They do theirs. They're great. They're great stuff, especially if you can't get a class. But one thing you could do is you can register for like a PSM class if you're thinking about it, and get the cert. Right? You can study for it while everyone else is on vacation. You can study for it. You can get your cert. But I do recommend it. There's nothing wrong with getting a cert. It's like saying, well, you get an A. Well, why not get an A? Why not get a cert? Why not get the piece of paper? Like when they ask me about ITIL, I can say, well, I got a cert, right? Why not? It doesn't hurt. It actually helps you, to be honest with you. I would always question, to be honest with you, I had people who interviewed when I was interviewing other Agile coaches to work with one of the corporations I was working with. And he had a cert. And he had like a $50 cert. My Scrum study was maybe a couple $100 because I was just trying to wonder whether or not I wanted to do Scrum in the first place. I wasn't sure at the time. So I took the class just to see if I liked it, and I really liked it, and this is where I am. But you never know. You may not like it at all. Maybe not interesting to what you want to do. So he had a $50 cert because I looked it up. Because when I do look at your backgrounds, I look at your LinkedIn profile, I looked at that stuff, and I look at what certs you have. I go, oh, you got a cert, and it's Scrum Master cert, huh? Oh, okay. I go look at it and say, yeah, that's one of those $50 certs that you take some 1 hour class and you get a cert to be a Scrum Master. And you've been doing this business for 7 years, yeah. And you haven't bothered getting a certification from one of the bigger houses of Scrum, like Scrum.org or SAFE or Scrum Alliance or IC Agile or any of these bigger, more well-known organizations, or even one of the colleges that do it. I know there's a couple of places that do the Scrum, or even Scrum Study. I'll go with that because it was actually a good course. Nothing. So that doesn't make me feel good, because if you're not learning and growing, and it just shows you took the class, you're out there interested in learning about new stuff. And sometimes that's what the certs are. Just that, hey, I went out and learned some new stuff. I'm bringing it into my workplace. It shows that. But if you haven't got a cert, but you're in the business for 7 years, I'd be like, well, how are you going to encourage other people to grow and learn if you yourself doesn't grow and learn? Right, Ed?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But so that's what I want to share with you today. Keep it light and airy. I think he's dying over there. We're all going to die. But go out during a break when no one's there. Go work on, study a cert. Go learn something. Go read a new book. Go bring something to the table. Expand your knowledge. Why the stress is maybe less during this holiday time. Now is the time to go read a book. If you haven't read The Phoenix Project, I'd recommend that book. It's a great book to read. It's a fat book. It's like this thick. It's a big, giant book. There's all kinds of other books out there. Here's one. 6 Enablers of Business Agility. It's a good book. I'd get this book. If you haven't got this book yet, go buy this book. Actually, I have an interview, and we're going to put that in there on our site at some point in time, hopefully during the holidays. So definitely recommend. So go out and get a cert. What are you waiting for? Go get one. Stop screwing around. Go get a cert. Right, Ed? Yeah. Go get a cert.
And get a cat.
And get a cat and a dog. No, don't get cats and dogs during the holidays. Wait until after the holidays, because I'm going to tell you this right now. All these families who went and got a cat and dog, the holidays as a gift, are going to realize they shouldn't have got one, and they're going to put them up in the shelters. So wait about a month or two, and go hit the shelters. There'll be lots of cats and dogs ready for adoption, and that's my PSA for the day. No, but it's true though. So don't get a cat and dog now. Wait a month or two when all these people that realize they shouldn't have done that and opened up their homes to pets and realize they should have never got a pet because they're not ready for a pet. It's sad to say. Anyway, that's a bummer. Where'd we go down that hole? Anyway, hey, thumbs up on getting a cert. Go get a cert. Give us a thumbs up on the show, and have a we'll be here tomorrow. So I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you're enjoying well. Enjoy family time. If you do, hopefully you get it. I don't know if we're doing much traveling during this holiday because of the pandemic stuff that's kicking up again. So we'll see. Anyway, I wish you the best. Go get a cert and go learn something. Go read a book. Let me know what you read. I'd love to hear about it. All right. Take care. Goodbye, and have an awesome day. Happy scrumming. And they're all comfortable. They're not getting up. I'm not going to disturb them. All right. Bye. See ya. Take care.